welcome back to Fourth Down Talk, where every down counts and so does your opinion. Today, we're going to take a quick look and a dive into the most exciting conversation in the NFL today, and that's the NFL MVP race. This season has been an absolute roller coaster with jaw-dropping performances, clutch plays, and history-making moments. Now, the MVP crown is up for grabs, and we got some heavy hitters in the mix. So let's break it all down, the front runners, the underdogs, and the case for who I think will ultimately take home the MVP. But before we get started, make sure you hit the like and subscribe button so that way you never miss another minute of Fourth Down Talk. Let's get into it.
It's Fourth Down Talk, get ready for the play. Football insights, we're here to say. From kickoff to the final whistle blow, we break it down just so you know. Fourth Down Talk.
This year is not just a full-on two-horse race, not between two quarterbacks. This is a full-on sprint, with a few surprises even thrown in to some degree. But let's start with the major big names that everyone is talking about. That's Josh Allen, Lamar Jackson, and Saquon Barkley. These are the three top front runners for the MVP, and I'm going to break down what each one of these men bring to the table and why they should be the MVP. First, we're going to start with the heavy front runner, Josh Allen, playing for the Buffalo Bills. He is truly shown to be their Superman. He's been a force of nature, even battling through a fractured hand in his non-throwing hand that he sustained in Week 1. But let's just take a look at these numbers here. His passing yards, 3,731, touchdowns, 28, rushing touchdowns at 11. He's also had his team at the top of the division right now with a record of 13-3. So he's doing pretty well for himself. With that being said, he's pretty much being a walking highlight reel, whether it's threading the needle on the deep throws or bulldozing defenders in the goal line. But here's the thing. His numbers aren't quite on the level of Lamar, and the Bills' schedule hasn't been that tough, but still, Allen has kept himself an MVP race with sheer grit and versatility. But that does bring me back to the other guy, Lamar Jackson. Now, he looks like he will be a clear front runner for a good reason. Let's take a look at his numbers this year. 3,955 passing yards with 39 passing touchdowns. He has 852 yards on the ground, and not including 4 interceptions, which 3 of them, you can make a case, aren't even his fault. It was just the defender taking it from the receiver or just being in the right place at the right time as the ball ricochets off of the receiver's hands. But hey, Lamar Jackson isn't just the Ravens offense. He is the Ravens offense. He's not only torches defense through the air, but also breaking ankles on the ground. And oh, by the way, guess what? He broke Michael Vick's record for the most career rushing yards for a quarterback this year, now sitting at 6,110. I mean, by the time his career is over, he's going to have 10,000 rushing yards and 10,000 passing yards. Lamar Jackson is out of this world. You could say probably like a human cheat code, but I don't want to take anything away from the one guy who will more than likely break the single season rushing record. That's right, Saquon Barkley. You got to give some love to the non-quarterbacks for some change in this MVP race. What he's done for the Eagles this season is nothing short but legendary. As I'm having this conversation right now, he has 2,005 yards. He's 100 yards short of breaking the rushing record held by Eric Dickerson. He has 13 touchdowns, which isn't a lot, but he is carrying the ball 5.8 yards a carry, with total scrimmage yards being over 2,283 yards. Barkley is now one of only 9 players in NFL history to surpass 2,000 rush yards in a single season. And as I said, he's only 100 yards away from breaking Eric Dickerson's record. Let's be honest. The MVP is truly and traditionally a quarterback's award. But Barkley has had an unforgettable season. He doesn't touch the ball as often as Lamar or Allen, but his impact is felt on the field just about on every single play when he's out there. I tell you, if he doesn't win the MVP, he's definitely going to be Offensive Player of the Year. But there's also one more person who I want to include in this conversation because can't deny the turnaround that he has done with this team. Granted, they were good last year. They look even better this year. I'm talking about Jared Goff, the silent assassin. That's right, Jared Goff. The Lions are 14-2 and sitting on top of the NFC North thanks to Goff's incredible efficiency, and you can make a case for his leadership. He has 4,398 passing yards and 36 touchdowns. He has the league's best in completion percentage at 71.7%, while a passing QBR 113.6. Goff has been surgical, leading the Detroit Lions to some massive wins. The Lions aren't just playoff contenders, they're legitimate Super Bowl threats. If you're looking for a dark horse MVP pick, I think Jared Goff deserves a nod. But in the end, there's only one person that can win it. And you ask me personally, I think it's Lamar Jackson. He's going to be taking home his third MVP trophy. His numbers blows everyone else's out the water. His ability to dominate both as a passer and as a runner sets him apart dramatically. Not taking anything away from Josh Allen, but when it comes to the true dynamics of the sport, I think Lamar Jackson is just on another world. And that and the fact he's also broken records this season. So there's no question in my mind, Lamar Jackson is undoubtedly the league MVP. But you know what? Hey, do you agree? Do you disagree? Are you backing Allen? Lamar? Do you like Barkley? Maybe you're Jared Goff. You're a Lions fan. Want to make a noise for him? Sound out in the comments section. Let me know. Tell me who you think's the league MVP. And we'll be right back another time for the Fourth Down Talk, where every down count, so does your opinion. See you next time.